control. Bravo team. Time to fight.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is CezrDaPleazr, otherwise known as CDP. I'm bringing you some Destiny gameplay from the beta. This is actually from the final weekend that just transpired this past weekend. On the Xbox 360, it is what's known as the Crucible option thingamabob. But basically, it's the gameplay that we're showing you, or the match type, I should say, is capture. Basically, you're just going to go around, capture 3 main points, and as you go on through the game, you'll get points based on how many territories you and your team have collected. And today I just wanted to show you guys some multiplayer footage because I figured that the single player I could pretty much explain to you guys. And so far, just real quick, if for people that don't know what Destiny is or like what the fuck is, and for whatever reason haven't been keeping up with the gaming world, Destiny is an up-and-coming online multiplayer action role-playing first-person shooter video game, which I know that is a lot to take in. It's being developed by Bungie and published by Activision. Going to be released on September 9, 2014 on PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. So first off, and there were people that were asking this on Twitter and both YouTube and Twitter, what my thoughts were of Destiny, and I honestly couldn't give an honest opinion. I've only seen a little bit of footage from the alpha when the alpha was a thing, and finally I was able to get my hands on a beta code, excuse me, because of my job with GameStop. So I've been able to play a little bit of Destiny C and have my own opinion on this game, and from what I can just tell you guys is, a lot of things I hear about it is that it's basically just Borderlands with Halo and a little bit of Mass Effect with an MMO influence and obviously first-person and third-person shooter, well, first-person shooter kind of gameplay. Graphically, the game looks beautiful. It's astonishing. It really looks really nice. And mind you, I've only been playing on the Xbox 360, so the fact that the Destiny looks, or at least this gameplay here, looks as good as it does, it says a lot. And this, the download was about 5 gigs on Xbox 360, and I think for the PS4 was about 14 gigs. I'm not too sure about that, but it goes to show how much they put into this beta. You know, just the beta alone. And I am excited to see what they're going to be doing with the actual full release of Destiny. I understand that maybe people have a lot of opinions on it, both good and bad. And a lot of people, as I mentioned, that it's just Borderlands with a Halo and Mass Effect kind of feel, and the story isn't really all that. And while I can agree to that to a certain extent, I still think this game is really, really fun. And at the end of the day, I feel that with Destiny, it's going to be like one of those games, like Borderlands, for example, how you can't really play it by yourself. Like, in order to have a lot more fun and have a massive amount of entertainment and value for the game, you're going to need to have maybe a friend or two, or maybe like a squad, you know, that you can have when the full release does come out. Because this game, I can have fun with it for a little bit by myself, but eventually, or not eventually, but I did prefer playing with a couple buddies of mine. I actually, excuse me, was playing with my cousins a few days ago, and I was having just a good old time with it. And it really feels, especially with the multiplayer aspect, you really should have people to do that with. The single player, it's just, so far I've only been able to see one map, and it's the old Russia map that's in the single player. And if you never played the game or the beta yet, well, beta obviously, you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. Basically, there's one map right now that's being released to you. It's old Russia, and it's a big world. And what I don't like, I'm gonna first say the don'ts, or the cons, that you say. I don't like that when you're in a multiplayer, or not multiplayer, but when you're doing the single player, or I guess the campaign kind of stuff, you're actually forced, and I don't know if this is how it is for MMOs, because I haven't really played that many MMO games, you're kind of forced to play online. It basically, this game is going to be online, right? Or online only, I think, or I feel. I was like level 2, right? I joined a game, or I was, you know, an old rush or whatever, and immediately I noticed that there were other players around me. There'll be what's currently at the cap, or the max cap at level 8 to anywhere from like level 2 or whatever, you know. I was wondering, like, why the hell are all these people in my game? I thought this was just me doing my own thing. Currently, because it is just one place, Old Russia, you're not necessarily playing with other people. You can group up and complete a mission together, but say, for example, I have a mission to, alright, you need to go find this deserted ship and, you know, gain the materials, and then you have to come back to the tower, which is the main base of the game. While, you know, in another point, there might be a mission that, okay, you need to go over here to destroy like a mini boss or something, right? So you'll be seeing a lot of people doing other things, and it's kind of cool to see that everybody can pretty much do whatever they want. And if you want to, you can, you know, help each other out, or, you know, you can kind of go off on yourself, on your own. But I have found that I have much more. How do I put this? The game isn't hard. There's ways to figure it out. There's something in the game called the supercharge where basically once you activate it, you pretty much fuck up everything that's around you, which I feel is kind of cheap, but whatever. Just from what I've been playing for the single player, it's really, really. How do I put this? You need to have people with you, because it really feels like that's the kind of. It really feels like it's calling out to you to, hey, you should be playing this with friends, not just by yourself because you're, you know, a loner. But single player wise, or not single player wise, I should stop calling it that. The campaign wise, story isn't really, you know, interesting. And I understand this is just a beta, so you're not really going to be getting all the story elements, you know, right off the bat. But it's not, you know, it should at least be enough to make me be interested. And at this point, I really don't care about the story. I've been having a lot more fun doing the actual multiplayer and online aspects of it, where I'm actually in the tower. I can communicate with other individuals. You know, you can have a little dance party and start dancing with each other and shit. You can kind of do things for like a guild, almost a guild, almost not like a guild, but basically you have like these how do I put this, objectives that you have to do for depending what race you were or what have you, or what class you were, I should say. But I've had my most fun with the multiplayer aspect. And currently, I would have to say, from what I've played, it's really fun. I wouldn't say it's addicting and you know, it holds you off for a while. You can play the multiplayer for a little bit by yourself, and you'll be all right with it. You'll have a little bit of value with it. But I feel that, again, you need to have a lot, not a lot, but like 1 or 2 friends to play with you, and then you guys can really, really be like, oh shit, the guy, go away, go da. But with that being said, that's the same case for any multiplayer, where if you have friends to play with you, you're gonna have a lot more fun that way rather than you just playing by yourself. But overall, do I feel that is this going to be not the, how do I put this? A lot of people, before there was even like an alpha or whatever, and there was getting a little bit of hype, or I guess a lot of hype for Destiny, there's a lot of people saying that it's going to be the next quintessential, like, alright, this is going to this is the revolutionary, this is going to be the game for the new gen. Which, by the way, it's not new gen, it's current gen. If it's already being sold on the market, and I'm talking about the Xbox One and PS4, it's current gen. You're talking about last gen, for 360 and PS3. So for this gen, I don't know if it's going to be a pioneer of anything, but I do feel that the game is going to be a fun game. Now, again, I've had a little bit of arguments with some individuals out there, both on Twitter and, you know, in my life, where that shouldn't value a $60 game, that just because it's fun doesn't mean shit. I like to argue that if you're having fun with a game, it doesn't matter what the price was. If a game gave you a $60 value, or you feel that it was justified to buy this game for whatever fucking money that you put down, that by all means, have fun with it. I will agree that the story isn't really something that's, you know, oh my god, I'm so interested in it or whatever. Graphically, it looks awesome, but I've never been that kind of person that's like, I only like this game because of graphics, because if I was, I'd be fucking stupid. But yeah, I would have to say that the game is fun. I'm kind of like a completionist, so there's upgrades that you can get for your weapons and your actual character, which I will be looking forward to try to get all those upgrades as I can. I plan to jump ship actually to the PS4 soon enough, so I'm gonna be able to carry my beta stats, sadly, but all right, whatever, into, you know, the full release. But I have to say, for people that are wondering, should I buy this game? All I really have to tell you is, if you enjoyed Borderlands, you might enjoy this game. Or actually, no, if you've enjoyed Borderlands, you will enjoy this game. It really comes off as a Borderlands with a Halo and Mass Effect, a little bit of Star Wars, just a little bit of Star Wars. But, excuse me, I had to say that it's worth it if you know for a fact that you're gonna have friends to play with for this game. Because if not, you're pretty much shouldn't be wasting your time, because it is gonna be one of those games that you're gonna need to have a friend or two with you to really enjoy it. I don't feel that it will be something that's revolutionary, which there's not really a lot of games that I'm looking forward to in I guess this gen's upcoming releases that I'm like, all right, this is going to be the new pioneer shit. This is going to be amazing, yeah. But that's just how I feel about it. I know I have a little bit more time that I could talk, but I'd rather not bore you guys, so I'd rather just leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay that I've recorded for you guys today. Oh, I wanted to mention, if you guys want to have or you want to have somebody else that you can get another, if you want to have another point of view of this game, you should actually check out Nate's video. If you don't know, formerly known as Can't Bring the Pain, now Why is Nate? I'll actually put a little overlay and an annotation for his video right now. Just check his video if you're interested to see another person's point of view, and I think he really did a good job with it. Yeah, let him know that I sent you guys, or not, whatever. Just enjoy this video. So I'll catch you guys later. If you just want to watch the rest of this gameplay, by all means, watch the rest of this gameplay. Besides that, thank you guys for watching this video. I am CDP. See you guys later.
Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. This isn't a fight, it's a massacre. You've got 30 seconds. Enemy captured Zone B. You've got 10 seconds. Another battle won, on to the next fight.